Welcome to the Bosporan Kingdom campaign for Et Impera 1.2.8. In the last part, we wiped out Galatia, took this region here, which now sets us up for our invasion of Roman territory. And this is going to be very much the focus going forward. I certainly would like to drive the Romans out of the Greek peninsula here. You can see we've got lots of targets here, possibly even, well, we could go up this way. Kingdom would be a nice area to take as well. In fact, they got Segesta as well, so, but they haven't got Noria. So that is what we're going to be doing in this part. We got my armies here. What I really would like to do is take these two settlements first, because if we take these two settlements, that effectively makes this into the Bosporan Sea, because we would control all the ports, and therefore any navies coming in would have to come in through this narrow strait here. We'd have complete operational control over this area, which means I can start moving my other armies forward. And so what we need to do is see who can reach what. We've got this army here can push through and can't reach Odessa. You can hit here. My instinct is just move you up to see if there's an army in this area. No, there isn't. Right.
Ready for orders.
Let me just see. I'm trying to choose the best army. I think what we will do is probably go in with this army first here. Trouble is he's still a little bit damaged. Maybe we're going with this army. Yeah, I think we're going with this army. I don't think we really need an artillery army to take down these regions here. Now, of course, we are going to fight this because this is our first time up against Roman forces. I mean, they've got 4 Italian slingers, they've got some Italian guard, and of course they've got 5 Italian swordsmen and a funny little navy. So we're going to fight this. The Battle of Antheia. This is a very familiar settlement as well. Okay, start deployment. Of course, this is the Roman equivalent of the barbarian settlements we've been fighting. We've got a nice entry point here, which we're going to be going in. We'll just put these guys here. Actually, we'll split them a little bit. So we've got a bit more of a mix of troops, I think. Gonna go in the front door there, and then have these guys kind of over here. Still like my archers on the flanks, even when we don't really need them. Back there. Where are you? Oh, you're over here as well, so got 4 units over there. General in the center. Have these missile troops back in with these. And what does that leave me with? I think we'll have a couple of these guys on this side. Put you right out here. They've got no cavalry, but we'll have these out here so they can swoop in here, or if they land their navies over here, we can take them down. I think the war elephants were kind of keeping the center here, so that we got options. Similar type of thing. We'll have these guys over here, so just to start the battle, and we're We'll start to advance these. Oops, they're coming at us. They're coming at us. We're gonna use the no, I think they've just come forward trying to get us. We're going to advance these guys forward. General behind. Elephants. I'll still keep you on that flank there. The cavalry, you can come in on that side. Bring step archers forward. I think we'll get rid of their slingers. Keep the cav back for the moment. Okay. Yeah, they're being a little bit aggressive, but that's okay. Pull you that way. Well, it looks like we need these guys this way, actually.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Got some heavy melee infantry coming in. That's okay. Step archers this way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Horsemen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Slingers, archers this way. Right, there's the heavy infantry. Right, they've pulled their missile troops forward. Very tempted to bring the use your.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Your orders, by your commanders. By your command. War elephant!
Pike infantry in. We can get the elephants in. The elephants will make a difference, although breaking Roman morale. Push these guys through. You in on the flanks. 4 elephants. Oops. We'll pull the elephants through. Right, we've got a break here. Push the Hoptates through. You guys fire into the back. Elephants are taking a little bit of a beating, but you guys use the cavalry here.
Elephants ready for battle. Heavy cavalry. One of our units has used all its ammunition. War elephants! Cut them down!
Right, we're on these guys. We're behind now.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Get the cavalry. Right, we've got the rear charges now. Got one unit that's taken a little bit of damage. Right, they're going. In battle, lost 169, probably from that unit there. The elephants had fun. Yeah, the fear factor of elephants is kind of a bigger fact once you get away from the east, especially against barbarian tribes. And down they go. Of course, we can occupy because this is going to be our foothold in this area. The other thing, well, I've just suddenly remembered, is got some heavy maniples, Valesian cavalry. We got some Apulian heavy infantry as well. I mean, it's not exactly as good as I was expecting. You've got a lot of auxiliaries and kind of odds and ends tucked in this army. Wait, next thing, I would like to attack here. So I think what we're going to do is bring. Oh, I'd like this army to refurbish, although they don't seem to be able to refurbish. In fact, I'm going to go to the limit of pulling this army back into this area. Pushing you. I think we'll push you through to about there. We've got our artillery army there. We've got a horse archer army here. I think I'd like to get the horse archer army in. We'll just leave the artillery army up here at the moment. We've got our small army here. Oops, which I didn't upgrade, but I'll just do that there. And he's our faction leader. I'm bringing this navy down to Sinope, because if we put this navy in here, it will can bring this army through as well. But then this army at the moment will be on rebellion duty. So we're gonna need a water tank in here. And I think we'll put that in there. And of course we've got this settlement here. Don't want that. We'll keep that. What's this? This is a market town. I'd like. What would I want here? Market town, farming settlement. This won't be a farming settlement. My instinct is to have this. It produces less money, but it gives us a little bit wealth, more sources, and it actually reduces banditry. So I think we'll have that. We're certainly going to need the food in here as well. Of course, we're just going to untax it. Right, it's 70% Latin. So we're going to need to have a little bit of a push to convert populations. Right, certainly going to get the horse archers underway. My inclination is to keep these two armies at the moment in this area, just in case, because our forces are moving over that way. We've got, this is the horse archer army. Any other armies in this area? No, can't see any. We've got this army here dealing with a bit of a basket case we got up here. So we're going to have to try and deal with that. In trapezoids is pretty good, so if I move these guys down slowly in this direction using patrol, I mean, wow, 10,000. Okay, so we'll just kind of inch this army down this way, deal with that. And what have we got here? Was the construction report. Right, we've got an agora over here, which what can we use here? Let's see what we can do. We can go this one. I think we've already got that, haven't we? Public order growth money. We got that. We don't really need that. We don't need that. We could go the slave trade again. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep going with a bit more with the slave trade here. So that is there. We've got the brickworks here. This is absolutely rock solid, and it's virtually complete now. I think this makes about 22 public order. Wow. Probably actually convert that to something else now, because we've got maximum growth. We've got there allows improvement, regional replenishment. Anything else here that will? I like the idea of reducing banditry. Yeah, I think we're going to convert that to reduce banditry. Yeah, the alternative is that increases banditry. I don't really want to do that. We've got an enclosed settlement here. Food. I think we're going to convert that. Got a gymnasium in Trapezus. Certainly would like to put that up. And got a bit of public order and squalor. I think we can take that up. We will stabilize this area eventually. Attrition report, household expands, newly captured settlement. Of course, what we did get in the last part was Petra, so we need to keep an eye on keeping Petra happy. Kind of a bit inclined to have another go at the Egyptians to see if they give us another settlement. How's the politics? The politics is absolutely rock solid. I need a daughter. Just turn off the family. This guy could do with getting married. Who are you? You're 22. I think we will let you get married. And maybe we can send you on a mission. Maybe not to Egypt. I'll send you to there. And then if we can find any for you. Aristides the Third. I'm not exactly sure where you came from. Got Actor. How are you? You're 22 as well. Okay. You married as well then. And she can go to Egypt. Just keep piling in all that stuff. I think that is enough. So what we're going to do is go for an intern. Actually, let me just check my agents. You're there. Let me just this agent here who is kind of working their way through here. I'd like to actually no, you can just stay there. An agent there who's keeping an eye on this lot. I think you're okay for the moment. We've got this agent here who's basically doing her own thing down here. We're just going to go for an intern. Oops, I've got a. It's that one, didn't I? We got here. In many ways, this agent is a little bit wasted out here. Give us a little bit more wealth. I think we'll just pick her up there. Add you to that as well. And we'll just go for an intern. Okay, political intrigue, famous to increase public order in all your provinces. That'd be quite useful. Increase civil research technology. Well, we didn't get a settlement, but that's okay. Child is born, new political appointment. Mysteries of Elysius. One thing that did occur to me during the end turn is I want to see if any of these guys have got a promotion, especially the new ones. Because you got a promotion. How old are you? You're 43. I'll give you a promotion as well. You're not. You're not. You're not. How are you? You're 40. Give you a promotion as well. Give everyone a little bit of boost. The air. Would certainly like you. Where are you? My instinct is to get him in the front line fighting, but right, we've got our artillery army is a little bit beaten up. I think we'll bring you through here. And I think we're going to find the air. And we're going to replace you. And we've got this army here. Actually, you come through as well. You can pick up some troops on the way through if you can. Yeah, a couple of. Whoops, I can only get one of those. Oh, we got dog units. I haven't played with dog units for a very long time. They're a very unpredictable unit, but they can be fun sometimes. I think what we will do is we'll get a dog unit. No other troops here. That because we've got no. Okay. Get dog unit in. Dog units are really good against barbarian tribes, and it can be used against the Romans as well, but it can be a bit. This is definitely our heir, isn't it? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, Spartacus the 5th. So we're gonna replace you with somebody. Replace. We got here. Nobody of any great importance. Are you in? You can just fulfill your role there. Right, do we have any? I want to take a look at something. We got fleets. We got space for one more army, but what I want to do at the moment is just keep that as an option for the moment. Not sure why you're a bad leader, inept. Why are you a bad leader? Okay, let's have a look. Kind of accumulated a trait from somewhere where I'm not too sure where it came from. He's a student. Oh well, that's the way it is. I think we will use the artillery army. Come into here. Right, they've got a bit of a bigger army with a bigger navy, but I think we'll be okay. And of course, we're going to fight this. We've got some. Looks like they've got some very heavy infantry here as well. Start deployment. No, I don't want to play in the fog. Snow. Right, okay. What we're going to do is we're give a front line to defend the artillery. They were going to be slightly defensive to begin with because we got the advantage with respect to so we don't have a lot of cavalry. Actually, these guys out on each flanks again. We've got our keep the shock cav this way because that's going to be our kind of edge. What I'm looking for is their very heavy units. Light spearmen. There's the heavy infantry as well. I'm gonna use the artillery to bash them up a little bit. I think they're waiting for their navy to come ashore, so we've got some very heavy infantry coming in now. Ruffling them up a little bit. We're going to bring these guys over, bring these in to protect the flank. What we're after is their missile troops. There's no point firing even heavy archers at these troops. Getting them off the field. One of you switch to the light. Right, we've got heavy melee coming in this side. Pull you back as they're trying to flank us. If you guys can get, oops, no, haha. Okay, we're going to need to protect our artillery. So
One of our units is
Okay, step down. Battlefield. Move you into the center. Right, it's very heavy. It's where the real battle starts now.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Archers out. I'm looking for you to do a flank attack. You hold that bit there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General. In comes the Pilum, which is one of the other elements of Rome that could be a little bit nasty. What we're looking to do is get in so we can fire into their backs. These guys have got a little bit. What we got here, got light spear infantry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Ready and waiting. Melee troops. Battle ready. Step archers.
You guys come in behind.
Yours to command. Ready. Melee troops. Your orders.
Move these in. Bring these forward.
Missiles ready.
Heavy archers back. We've got these guys. Right, we've got light marines there. You guys fire into the backs. You guys engage the east side. Break away. We've got here, we've got heavy melee infantry. Just pull them away so these guys can meet the battle. Really shouldn't have used this artillery army. It wasn't really ready. What we got here, got light spear infantry. I think we could probably deal with those. We may need to use the heavy archers in an infantry role. We can crush these guys. What happened to my... Wait. These guys need support over here. Yeah, this is heavy melee. Keep away. Right, these guys are going. Don't need you over there. Bring these round here. These guys back over here. Cavalry.
Our general is under attack.
Yep, pull out. Right, we can use the cam. Spearman. Got heavy melee infantry here. Right. We can get you on that. This is going to be expensive, but we're going to do it. Yeah, I mean, that shows how tough the Romans are. I mean, they're not to be messed with. And bear in mind, this is just a garrison army. And this mine was a full... I mean, it was roughly equivalent in units. I shouldn't have really taken this army in, damaged the way it was. I mean, we lost 234 there. I think the artillery army is going to fall back before we move forward. But we've now secured the Bosporan Sea. And we've got these guys. Of course, we're going to occupy. Well, they've recovered a little bit, but they're not brilliant. I think these guys need possibly need a little bit more on that side. Master of Scouts. I actually quite like that trait as well, but we've also got this cultural conversion. We got here second wind group. I think we'll go with that as well. And Odessos, well, we've only got the slave ones here. We could probably do with the boost. What we got here. I'm not really going to need that. We don't really need the money. What we're going to need in here is food. If we get these two ports producing food, life will be a little bit better. We're going to have a Hellenic outpost here so that we can recruit. Because we've got a barbarian outpost up there, so get you in there. We're gonna level 3. What's going to give you the best? Hellenic influence +6. I think we'll go for a Temple of Zeus and we'll knock you down as well. And of course, we'll put you up to tier 4. This army, we need you. Come through, start spotting our next target. What have we got here? No idea. Oh, your roads. Wandering around. What's the garrison here? 20. This is going to be a bit more of a tougher proposition. Yeah. Well, they've got horsemen, swordsmen, guard, and 5 slingers. But my army is pretty beat up. I've got my other cav army up here. Come down here. So I think that's all we can do this turn. Right through any problem areas. Thrake, that's to be understood. Everybody else is going in the right direction, which is good for winter. And I think I've got enough time to shoot one more end turn. See how things go. And then that will allow me to move units into the right position. Hidden agent exposed, that's good. Politician returned home, that's Spartacus V. Mandatory unrest, new political appointment. And let's quick look at the construction report. What we've got a few things to look at. First thing I want to do is who is the I'd like think I want a bit of a swapperoo around here. We're gonna send you to there. Bring you back to here. We're going to come into here. One, swap you, swap you, swap you, swap you, swap you. And of course, we've got a damaged general, but this is a siege army, so. And what that does is it gets the siege army up to strength, which is, and we're going to push you back. Actually, let us be you. Just had a sudden thought. It's our general here is damaged, so we're going to do a full body swap for our armies. What that means is the artillery army is ready to go. This army can fall back temporarily. If he moves into this area, he might be able to heal up a bit. Means the artillery army just needs a little bit of refurbishment and it'll be ready to go. We've got the cav army coming down this way. We've got, so this is this guy. He, I think, were replace you with our heir, which is Spartacus. What's it? Spartokos. So we're going to hire you in. So we'll have our heir in charge of the artillery army. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing is bringing this navy down to here, because it means if any navies start trying to sneak through here, it will give us an option to attack them. We're going to bring this cav army, doesn't need to refurbish, so it can move through the area. We'll bring this army through as well. That gives us 4 armies here, navy, and this army can refurbish. You sneak across as well. I know it's going to, imagine what it's going to do to the food supplies in this area. So we can't afford to hang around. What we got here, slave import market. Certainly want this because this can make us a lot of money. Because Odessos is one of the few regions which has a dedicated slave market, so that's worth a lot of money. And you can probably see from here straight away if we actually do it this way. Thrake, if I switch Thrake on, you're already up 4,000. And we've only got 2 of their settlements, which is absolutely awesome. Asia. Let me just see. I don't think we need to go any higher with this. We'll certainly take that up as well. What was the other place? So it's Thrake, Asia, and everybody else is there. Just sort everybody into order or opposite order. Right. I think we're gonna send one of those new wives to, where are you? It's here. You're gonna go back to Egypt. I'm gonna keep whacking them for the moment. Actually, we got a whole load of wives down here, or female. These are all good. You're new to the block as well. So you can go to roads. Keep that a little bit going, and then anything else in the construction reports. You're tier 5. Petra. We certainly want that. Got a timber trail in Sinope. Not really that inclined to put that up just at the moment. Maybe later on. We've got in here. Oh, we've already done that. Of course, we've done the one in Odessos. We've got one more turn to finish something. This one actually, isn't it? Okay. I think just to wind the video up, we'll take a quick scope through. Just get our richest province at the top, Mesopotamia. We're making 34,000 from this. Got plenty of public. And we can get a little bit more from here, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. We're still building this up on this there. Tava, can we get any more wealth out of this area? No, it's all building up quite powerfully through here. Syria, we probably could get something else once this is done, but that might take a little while to happen. We've got 13 public order. Oh yeah, we're certainly going to crack that in. Get some money from that. Bosporan Kingdom. Not, I mean, the food supply is, I mean, you've got 14. If we take that up, it will give us a bit more squalor and a tiny bit more food. Will give us 5 more food. I don't think we need food at the moment. We're running at 132. And there's more opportunity for food elsewhere. That is a nice one as well. It's going to increase our banditry, but for 2 public order and 2 squalor, yeah, I think we can punch that up for a jeweler's trade. Slave market. Well, 75% wealth generated from slaves. I'm not that particularly interested in that. I am particularly interested a little bit in this. This is a large gold. This is a gold repository. I think we can do that one. Making up a big pile of cash. What we got here? Yeah, we're certainly going to go that way. What we got here? Timber hub. Not quite so good, and we're still kind of trying to stabilize this area at the moment, so I think we'll leave that alone. Palmyra, yeah, I think we can punch that up. This is still a little bit of a mess. We're certainly going to take that up because we're going to want to push this a little bit harder later on. In fact, we could probably take a look at our military buildings now, because I mean, that might be good for a review. Timber trail here. Again, we still need to stabilize this area first. Yeah, you've had a bit of a problem, but I think what we'll do is we'll just push this up to make sure this stays completely stable. 14. I mean, you're pretty settled down now, so I think maybe we can take you up as well. We get from this. I think that'd be okay. Not feeling it for this. This is that. Don't need that. Right, we've got Marv here. Don't need the growth. Research rate. No, not feeling it for that. I mean, we got a bit of pub extra. I think maybe we're just put a little bit of extra food in Marv. This place will eventually settle down. Batia, Scythia, Break, and Asia. And so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're going to continue pushing against Rome, because what I do want to do is take Thrace, because Thrake's again one of the richest provinces in the game. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.